Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with DVD. This is going to be my episode recap of the Real Housewives SLC. The episode opens up with Lisa receiving a invite to Angie K's 25. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Broma. Her 25-year anniversary, and on this episode, you would think that it was going to be Angie K that she's going to lose her with. But no. That wouldn't be right now, would it? As a surprise victim she has in store, it is going to be Wendy. Why do I keep calling her Wendy? Whitney, because Wendy is on Potomac. So, of course, a little bit of Wendy is coming into my mind there. So Loose Lips Lisa is wanted for being too gorgeous. In her own mind, yeah. She don't think nobody else will. Lisa is so sad because her son Henry is not like her. She's so popular and everyone wants to be her friend, but nobody wants to be Henry's friend. So she's feeling a little guilty because Jack is on mission, and while he's at mission, Henry doesn't have anyone to have his back. So Meredith decides she wants to give Whitney a chance to clear things up. Meredith, you are absentee on this show. We don't want to know about your bar mitzvah at 82 years old. Now, you and Tia, interesting. But this bar mitzvah stuff, not so much. In the system of her asshole, then she's good. I mean, as long as she got a million or two. And, Heather is vying for the job. So, this is how everything... we can't forget about the funny scene, though. Mary sits down. She's like, whew, that was a lot. And the teenage girls, I think it was Electa and Gwen, they were looking at her like, what the hell? What is she talking about? Because Mary Gandalf was up. I hate that Mary didn't go on the girls' trip. That's going to be on the next episode. But let's move right along. Because she is the missing element. Well, she had a Big Robert Jr. to be with. Nah, she's the missing element. I mean, she's got comedic time in there. She knows how to gather the girls. But anyway, so the fight starts like this. Mary, Lisa, and Whitney go at it. Lisa is accusing Lisa of lying, saying that she knows that she's the one who put out the rumor about the Alabama situation. Do I believe that Lisa put out the rumor? Absolutely. Because Lisa is Lisa. She cannot stand to be challenged. Like I said, she wants to be the Regina George of this group. And she just ain't it. She ain't the dresser. She's not she don't have the class. She doesn't have the leadership. And that's all I've been saying about Giselle on Potomac, the same thing. You don't have it. Right? Now, whether you like Nene or not, and I didn't care for her, Nene had it. She had the comedic time. She had she could dress when she wanted to. She wore some bad wigs. But at the same time, she was a ball of whatever they needed. A lot of people hype Lisa Vanderpump up. Lisa Vanderpump, to me, no. For the it, let's see. Who would be the it girl from season 1 on to now on Beverly Hills? Sort of Sun, but Sun don't have those leadership skills, so I can't give it to her. I used to like Kyle, but I never thought she was that girl. And the reason why Lisa Vanderpump wasn't that girl to me is because she just seemed to be very cold. To me, you have to have some warmth. You have to have the ability to bring the group together. And she didn't do that. She was very divisive. Let's see. Beverly Hills. I guess I can't give it to anyone on Beverly Hills except for Carter. But Carter was a one-season wonder. In that one season, she was that girl to me. Because she kept getting Kyle's ass together. Oh, okay. I like Carter. But that's here nor there. We talking about the it girl in this show. Heather is Center Flute. No, Center Flake. And she don't have it. She too busy trying to be somebody's lapdog. You can't play the leadership role and then lapdogging at the same time. And like I said, Lisa, same thing. She too busy. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. They get into it about the Alabama thing. Lisa gets on the phone. Hello, I'm calling all of my attorneys. I want you to go in full force. Then she runs over to Justin and tells Justin, your wife is a damn liar. And then he say, man, don't call my wife no lie. Because she really ain't lied to me, in my opinion. And, well, how do you deal with her? Now, if you don't think and you cannot say that she got John involved in the bullshit, then you need to say it. Because that's what it is. She got John involved in the bullshit. John and Justin have a little pushing match over their wife. Why wouldn't they? I mean, neither one of them wants the other one to be talked about as far as the men go. Lisa started this. Lisa brought the men into it. I don't care what anybody says. These men on these shows normally stay out of the frame. But just like on Atlanta, it was Peter and his messiness because he wanted a peach. Peachy Peter. And the same thing on here. It's not that these guys want flakes. It's just that the flakes brought in the snow. If you know what I'm saying. So that caused friction between the men. Unnecessary, undue friction. But who caused the friction? Lisa. If you look at everybody's storyline on this show, when friction comes in and people are getting into it, Lisa has some involvement in it. And I see it, but I see it. Moving right along to the next episode. By the way, the previous episode named The Huzzband. And that sounds like something that Meredith was saying. Okay, the next episode is The Desert and the Deserted. The women go on a girls' trip. And this is actually Bronwyn's trip. She pulls the trip together in episode 7. And this is where episode 8 picks up. Now remember, Bronwyn is considerate of Lisa's feelings, as usual. But Lisa is never considerate of anyone else's feelings. Because that just wouldn't be the Lisa way, now would it? If you think that Justin rode hard for Whitney, you about to find out how hard Todd rides for Bronwyn and his piece. So, the episode opens up and we have Heather and Lisa and Meredith. So, now finally, Heather is in her element. She's with the people who love her the most, right? So she has, she is really trying, literally, to drive a wedge between Lisa and Brown. And it is so childish. But then again, that's Heather. The receipts, the letters, the emails. Boy, that went to her head, didn't it? I'm sick of her. And she would do anything to get in the good graces of Lisa. If this is not only Regina George that we're seeing here, this is to a whole another level of, ass kissing and brown nosing and the whole nine. I mean, my thing with Heather, what makes me so mad about her is what I don't understand. What is the draw to Lisa? This lady has her own spa, people. She makes her own money. And she's blonde, I guess, quote unquote, but fake blonde, real blonde, whatever. She has lost weight. And none of this is clicking to help boost your fucking self-esteem. You still got to run it behind this lady. She look a fool. Now I'm gonna skip on past that because she already made her presence known. The only reason why I talked about that is because that's gonna be important to what's going on the trip. So we get on the trip or whatever, and Justin is already perturbed because on this couple trip because he really is in the right way. I didn't mind him pouring out that Vila tequila garbage. They knew it was garbage and trash anyway, but him pouring it out on camera did what? Drew attention to Lisa's little product or whatever. So once they get on the trip, the rooms are nice. Everything, the ambiance, everything is great. But Lisa cannot get through her head that as to why Bronwyn didn't invite Heather on the trip. Now, here's the thing. It appears, how like they have the show pay for the trip. Now, it may be a situation where Bronwyn paid for that trip herself because 9 times out of 10, when they have these cash trips, no matter if they can get along with somebody or not, if they don't pay for them, they have to take the whole entire cash. And I'm thinking that maybe Bronwyn paid for it herself. It probably was a situation where she said, well, if I gotta take help, then I'll come up off my pocket with it. Because in the next scene, when she had them folks showing her that jewelry, and they were talking about, this costs $1 million, this costs $4 million, and her husband just sitting there. What's a little trip to Palm Springs for them? You know what I'm saying? So, by the way, I heard that house they're staying in was the house that they used to, we found out where Halo was conceived at, or he conceived in our heads because she was pregnant with him on the picture. I remember that picture. It's a very nice place. But the point is, I'm just saying, if they are there in that spot, I think that, and that's why she was able to refuse Heather on the trip. Because remember now, Heather is Center Flake. Literally. But, and Mary is really the best ally they have on the show. I mean, she's funny, quirky, all those things, and none of them can touch her personality. So I'm just gonna get right into the meat of things and the arguments and the discussions. So Bronwyn is really irritated because they really want Heather on the trip. Then we have then we have Whitney, who's irritated still with Lisa because Lisa's sitting up here thinking she's so grand down, shout out to Potomac, that she deserves an apology. No, bitch. I don't owe you anything. So they all get to snapping, and Bronwyn goes to take a pee for 5 minutes, and then she comes back. She's like, wait a minute, I go take a pee for 5 minutes, and you call Heather? Me and Heather and my discussion was that, she was welcome to come on the trip, but I'm not going to kiss her ass to be her friend. And so since I didn't do that, she's throwing salt in our friendship. Well, Seth tells Meredith that he doesn't want to go, that he has to go to work. We only been here 5 hours, she said. Now you leaving? Oh, it is definitely trouble in paradise. Seth gets in the confession. He acting like that Meredith is the problem. I see right now. I can't go. I mean, even with all our troubles, I got to always let her know that when I'm going somewhere or if I'm going to go out of town and go to work. Yeah, cause doofus, y'all just got back on track. Y'all go on a trip that's free, either paid for by the show or Brahma's husband. And here you are, once again, leaving in the middle of the trip. That's disrespectful, dude. It's just a weekend. It wasn't. If you a big boss like you say you are, why are you going to work all the time? What is this? And I hope rumors, that's what I call Meredith. I hope she could see this. I hope she could see it. Now, when I saw that he said he was going back to work, I think he said he was going to Ohio. When he said that, I was like, is he going back to get with his mistress? Dumb. So as the argument continues with Lisa and Bronwyn, because she was like, Bronwyn was like eating her up. She was like, I never would have done that to you. I never would have invited or called someone what I look like. That's just like me calling your enemy while you on a free trip. So Bronwyn goes in and tells Ty what went down. And he was like, look, I'm sick of them. Excuse me. If they don't know how to be respectful to you on this trip, we came here to have peace. Then we can just let Lisa ride on into the sunset on her bitter tequila bottle. And Bronwyn said, your delivery is bad. I'm going to let them know. But nope, Ty went on ahead and told John, if y'all can't get y'all shit together, y'all can get us out of here. We don't need this. We came here to be positive. And that's exactly what he should have said. And then that leaves Lisa dumbstruck like, no, not me. I know they're not sending me. I'm the queen of this show. I make the most money. I'm the richest motherfucker on this show. Until Bronwyn came. Child, you got more money than Bronwyn. Now, I know y'all allow some rich white women. But do you have more money than Bronwyn? Dumb. And I don't ever think you were Bronwyn's friend. I don't. I really don't. I think that in every friendship that Lisa is in, and this is my opinion, it's my opinion. Shout out to Tamra, which I can't stand her anymore. Tamra Judge. In my opinion, she's nobody's friend on this show. Look, listen to me, Linda. Listen to me carefully, Linda. Listen, Linda. She does not need friends. She wants minions. That's why I say she's a little bit past Regina George. Okay? And to my surprise, Bronwyn is eating her up. She don't let basically Bronwyn don't let anybody put her in a Regina George situation because she's like, I'm not gonna let nobody that's or rich, not as rich as me, equally as rich as I am, tell me what to do. And Angie K is also having issues with Lisa. She questioned whether I'm a good mom. That's just the lowest of the low. No, it's not. You brought up Electa. She brought up your parent. Potato. And my friends, that is going to end the episode with Regina George having a dumbfounded look on her face like, how dare they? Come on in. Like, comment, subscribe. Actually, like the video when you come in the house. comment on the video, subscribe to the channel. It's all good over here. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. I'm going to start my Patreon when I get to 2,000 subscribers. So make that happen for you, girl. Share the video. Because sharing is caring, right? The more you share the video, the more I'm able to go up in the algorithm and the algorithm of other platforms. And when I'm sharing on other platforms, what does that do? That brings eyes to my channel from YouTube. But for those of you who have shared, liked, and commented on my videos, I appreciate you. You just don't know how important that is, because what they could do for me is say, hey, girl, you haven't got monetized in since August, September, when you started your channel last year, then we may have to start your watch time hours over. So, I mean, you know, it's a funny world over here in YouTube land. So help your girl out. And I do appreciate you guys. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces. So, weirdly enough, Brittany is smart enough to finally get her a date with somebody else. And then Justin, with his messy ass, goes and invites Jerry. So what? This girl gets so upset and flustered when she see this red-faced man. She gets off her square, actually practically ignores her date. What a fool. Now, I've seen some fools on these shows. Jan being one over there on the OC. But this right here is the prime example of what a woman shouldn't do when a man ain't studying her ass. I mean, it would be times, I put it this way. I was the type of person, if I had a dude that really didn't show me interest, and then I started seeing someone else, then that was what it was. I started seeing someone else. If this, had I been in this situation like this, I would have acted like Jared ass wasn't even in the room. She let him see her off her square. And you should never, ever give no man the satisfaction of seeing you flustered and off your square. This is a dumb. Ooh-wee. Nope. So Lisa tries to run interference for this fool. And she completely goes against what Lisa and the other girls are telling her, and go. And when they got excited and talk for what? What is that to talk about? The fact, cause he's an awesome girl. If you don't need that damn D-list awesome alone, pissing me off. Think I would have left my damn date to go out and talk to a SOB that don't pay me no attention. Now she all left me this cute ass man face crying. If I was Erin, I would have left her ass straight up in that damn place by herself. I would have been like, or either if I had talked to her, I would have been like, go on over there with him. Bye, bitch. So Lisa is denying her of her involvement in this whole Alibaba now. She's like, I didn't fucking do it. And then Lisa gets and she said, last time I talked to you, you told me you love me. That's she's telling Whitney. This is the argument. This is a big blow up between Whitney and Lisa. And then Lisa yells out, I didn't do it. Then she goes over there and calls her lawyer. And then she gets in Justice's face and calls her a fucking liar. So it picks back up on the next episode with them having this big argument. And this is where Lisa and Whitney and Justin and all of them go into a frenzy, because at this point people are just tugging at each other, tugging and pulling. And so it's just a mess of a situation. Now Mary's over there sitting with the little kids. Like, whoo, I'm glad it ain't me. Basically is what she's saying. They looking at her like, what? What in the world? But that's the end of this episode. We're gonna go right on into the next episode, and we're gonna pick up with the fight. All of this over a jewelry line. But at least Whitney is standing up to her. I'm with Whitney when she's right. I mean, nobody has any rights to say what she's doing with her jewelry. That's the same thing people have been over there on YouTube doing to Canvas Beauty brand ambassador / creator Stormy Steele. If you don't have any real solid proof that this woman is ordering her stuff from Alibaba, who gives a shit? If she can afford to white label that shit, white label that shit. Because to be honest with you, now I don't know what's going on with it because I've never had any Prism products or whatever. But I can say that the quality, I've had both. I had the Alibaba version, what I ordered off Amazon, and I've had the actual Canvas Beauty with her brand and her label on it, and they completely have a different texture. Completely. So I don't think it's fair to make these assumptions unless you know for sure. Now, with Sheree, for example, with her getting her clothes from Shein, you could tell that she was white labeling because you could set her stuff side by side. And the wrinkling of the product let you know that she was ordering that stuff and putting it on her website. Speaking of her website, I wonder how is it up here and running with the stuff that she had on the runway on it. So, like I said, we're going to move on to the next episode. Weird. So, Robert Jr. is dating this chick, right? And they can go up and down stairs together. But I think Mary said they were married because, you know, she's supposed to be this huge religious figure. And this right here covers up for him checking up with that girl under their roof. High as a cat. Mary, 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 go get your son some help. Try to send him to rehab, and he needs to go real bad. Ooh, that is something when Jesus doesn't save the people from addiction, right? But you know what Christians say? All we got to do is pray about it. Jesus will fix it. Bronwyn meets with Mary and they become a little closer because they have eclectic fashion in common and the things that they love, and it's a lot of things. Matching houses, and now they have matching estranged relationships with their family members. Perfect. Bronwyn child hasn't met her family on her dad's side, and Mary's family, she is alienated because she married her step grandpappy. So, potato, potato. And as Whitney is getting ready, she realizes that Lisa is going to be there, and she just is not in a good place with Lisa. Who cares? It's just like for me with Giselle over there on Potomac. When you realize, matter of fact, they was on a girls trip together. But when you realize that someone is not going to follow you, then you have to conform to what everybody else is doing. All you have to do is pull your neck out of their asses. Heather, you especially. Once you do that, then you all can be the alliance and leave her out on a lily pad all of her own. But y'all don't really know how to do that, do you? So Mary, that's a surprise. She was invited because, you know, she Nana Kershaw a sleeping with man. Now they put all that on Monica. But Meredith was all up in the Kool-Aid because she starts rumors. And then she drops it off with other people and let them spread them. So at the party, Papa K, he gives a speech. He says he wasn't sure about Sean. Yeah, I'm not either. And it ain't because he do hair. So Bronwyn is actually picking up on what her real problem is with Lisa. It's Heather. Because why? Heather does not want Lisa to be friends with anybody but her. And now that Lisa is giving her that little bit of attention that she craved from her in college, she doesn't want anybody in their little bubble. They're in a little love bubble together. Ooh, wee. Finally, I have Lisa all to myself. Oh, what an idiot. Somebody, you go get one of them injectables that she got down there to the spa and shoot her ass up with some self-esteem. Now, Mary has got to get Lisa straight, because nobody is going to speak to Mary any kind of way, especially not Lisa Barlow with her nasty ass wine. So Mary just like drops it on her, It's not missed upon me that Heather is the one who's dropping these little nuggets, which are lies, in the group and causing all this friction. Yep. See, Mary wise, see? That's why we need Mary. See, when Mary left, she felt unprotected when they let that racist come over here and throw glasses at her feet. So Angie confronts thick chin, wide jaw, Heather. It lets her know, look here, Gator Jaw. Here's the deal. People are telling me that you are dropping these nuggets to come in between Lisa and I. And then you told her that I said she was a shitty mom, which was not my intention. Bingo. Why? She's going to spin these stories because she does not want any of you to be friends with her. And everybody who she perceives as a little bit closer to Lisa than she is, especially you, Angie K, she's trying to come in between that because remember, you are the one that used to listen to all Lisa's problems. I had a friend like that dumped all her problems off on me, and baby, when it was my turn to tell her my problem, uninterested. And I'm uninterested in being her friend. Period. ... dash. And that, my friends, is going to end this episode. Come on in. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. And as I do, when I close, I'm going to take them up. Deuces.